How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of AutoCraft, the final episode of AutoCraft Season 1. Wow. That was a ride. And just to celebrate the finale of the season, I thought it'd be good to reminisce over the past, 17 episodes now that I've made for the series? Man, that's a decent amount, I think. Starting off on episode 1, we met here at what used to be a very green island, with a spawn island flower straight in the middle, all of us in a circle together, and Death Dealer broke the flower, and off we went our separate ways. I then moved out to the area that I claimed and built this sweet little house right here, just a nice little starter base to get us going for the entirety of the season. By the time we've hit episode 2, I've already built myself a little shop. It's a nice quickie court shop, just a simple court shop, that's all it was. And I made my first sale that episode. I also got a chance to explore an ocean mining with the good old Mr. Mountain Man Zame. And I also got the chance to snoop around Stuff and Things base to see if I can find the flower hidden around anywhere. By the time we hit episode 3, a lot of people have already gotten situated, so we figured it'd be a good time to actually fight the dragon at this point. Oh, okay, well, one last hit. Eat some. Oh, well. Eat it. There we go. It's good to be at the end. Well then. By episode 4, I tried my hand at this neat little wither killing contraption right here, and, well, I made a beacon for my stone mine. Episode 5 had us messing around with armor stance, and man, how that turned out. This is such a cool build. By episode 6, the good Mr. Rustic Dragon persuaded us to, well, prank the Zame Mountain. In exchange for the flower, of course. Sam, I'm super sorry about that. In the end, though, I kind of got pranked back the same way I pranked Sam, so let's let bygones be bygones. Episode 7, I was going to do a bit of a tour around the world when, oh no, disaster strikes, the egg goes missing, and it turns out the Mr. Boss Man has stolen it, and I had to retrieve it with a bit of persuasion. Specifically, diamonds. In the end, though, we got the egg back, and, well, like I said before, let bygones be bygones. Episode 7.5. I built a wall. By the time we hit episode 8, Christmas is around the corner, so we decided to make the, well, Christmas corner. Me and a few other members of the server decided to build a little Christmas area. And with that Christmas area came the AutoCraft gift exchange. I also made a little jingle right here that, kinda still works. I'd be surprised to see if anyone can identify that song. Episode 9. I was held at ransom. By the time we hit episode 10, I built myself a little throne area, and I also started a little bit of work on a minigame in the minigames district. Yeah, it went well. I also took the chance to sell the name brand of quickie quartz to those Fabigate fellows, and, well, by episode 11, things didn't turn out too well for the Quickie Quartz store. But to kind of deviate away from that, I also took a chance that episode to make myself a little, office inside a giant pumpkin. Oh, and I guess the pumpkin's also supposed to be some sort of furnishing store, but that didn't really take off. There's always next season. By episode 12, however, things started to take a turn for the worst when this weird fungus corruption stuff started to grow all around my builds, and, well, I thought it'd be necessary to build myself a little safe room near my base where I could store all of my valuables, including my journal, and, yeah, just to be safe from that weird fungusy stuff. By episode 13, I adopted myself a little pet fox named Rufus. I found him in the middle of the ocean somewhere, and I built him this nice little habitat with quite a large pile of gold. Well, not larger than mine, of course. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Look at him on his gold pile. Oh, man. I'm definitely bringing you to Season 2 with me. I also took the chance to make this throne room a grand hall with a even grander piece of artwork, I must say. Wow. Just look at it. So magnificent. Oh, and I guess I added like a chandelier and a rose window. I also got a chance to play some of the dueling darts, the minigame I've been working on, with Mr. Asta Zora, my good neighbor. Whoa. By episode 14, I got a chance to work on this AutoClash slice. It was my, well, probably one of my favorite builds out of all this. I mean, look at this. It's so cool. Made myself a nice little blue alien landscape with like oily rivers and glowing trees and granite spires. I think it's pretty cool. I also added a few more quality of life builds to my castle, including a nice little aquarium. And I got into a few shenanigans in the gaming district with splashes and rustic. Episode 15 had us visiting Death Dealer's base labs to go check out one of his new labs, of course. He asked me to test out a sample of the fungus, and well, kind of went as expected, you know, with this whole fungus stuff. Episode 16 saw us traveling back in time in search for the original Spawn Island flower with Mr. Rustic Dragon, and I think I had a pirate accent. And finally, that brings us to episode 17. Oh boy. Take a look at this. That's right. I finally finished, well, the exterior of the castle at the very least. Oh boy, you have no idea how long this took. It was a... nightmare is, putting it loosely, I'd say. The thing with the castle build itself, I didn't really have any plans for it besides, like, the color scheme, and I guess some of, like, specifically that tower. That was, like, the only one I knew that I was going to build. Everything in this castle is done by freehand with no prior planning whatsoever, including this, that, I think this tower right here goes up, 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 up. Kind of leads to this area right here. We have a few more staircases that go all around the castle. Everywhere should be accessible on foot, just how I wanted it to be. I think this goes all the way up, or this goes all the way down. Yeah, here we are at the top of the castle. That's a decent view, I'd say. Not bad, not bad. Alright, there's one last thing I need to take care of first. It appears that the fungus is retreating, so I'm on the right track, but I know something's not right.
So, you finally managed to pull it off. Impressive.
You have no control over me. I've caught on to your plan, and I'm here to put an end to it.
Go ahead. Throw it into the magma. It's just a simple flower, after all.
This simple flower has caused nothing but conflict in the server. It's how you managed to corrupt it with your blasted fungus, and now you're using it to take control of me.
So right, but oh so wrong, dear boy. It was your obsession over that flower that gave me the inn I was looking for. Your focus was on that flower for so long that the cracks in your fragile mind started to show. It was your obsession that caused the spread of the fungus. I am simply carrying out my destiny, just like you. I've always had control. And the best part is, it's all your fault.
I see. Then I know what I must do.
Wait, what do you think you're doing?
What I should have done sooner.
Stop. You can't do this to me. I must.
Huh. Back here again. I'm okay with this. This is how it's meant to be. Well, long time no see, huh? Wait, life? How did you get in here? Oh, I was just passing by. Saw you had a bit of a tussle with an old friend. That was quite a show, I must say. Oh, well, thanks, I guess. Not just that conflict, but the whole season. Wow, I can't wait to see how things develop in the next one. Next season? But I thought this was the end for me. Nonsense, my boy. You still have plenty of potential for this community. Unless you don't feel that it's right for you.
I don't know.
Tell you what, why don't I give you a choice? You can continue on to the next plane of your existence and leave behind all that you have built. You can learn new things and create new experiences, play different games with other people, build a new community. Or, you can continue existing in this reality. In the end, the choice is always yours.
Well, I think...
From my personal experience, I think you'll make the right choice.
You know what? I put a lot of work into this AutoCraft reality. I think I want to see it through.
A fair choice. Well, as you wish. See you in the next reality, my boy.
Just a simple flower.